What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Kailah, for those of you who are new, and today we are going to be talking about startup costs for Airbnb. I have seen a lot of videos out there with people saying, oh, you need little to no money to start Airbnb or rental arbitrage business, and that is false. You need money. Some of the basic costs, and kind of break them down, and also kind of include some things that you may not be expecting to pay up front when you're starting your Airbnb. In 2021, one thing I realized is that I need my money to be making money for me. It's doing you and me no good just sitting in our savings account. You need to invest your money into something at some point. If you're looking to earn good passive income, one of those ways is through Airbnb. So I'm gonna go from like least expected cost to most expected. Say if you want to automate your Airbnb, so you want it to run on its own. You want people to be able to check in, check out without you being there. You want to get clean without you being there. For it to be self-sufficient, you're going to have to pay a management company. Now, typically for Airbnb property management companies, they charge you from 10 to 20% of your monthly earnings. Now, this depends, of course, on who you run across. Some property managers will be negotiable with you and some won't. So literally what I noticed with a lot of these management companies is that either they have their own cleaning team and then they have someone to help manage with check-ins and check-outs, or they don't have someone to help with the cleaning, but then they ask you, okay, well, what is your cleaning fee that you attach to your booking? And that will help pay the cost of our cleaners. So for me personally, I have a relative that's my Airbnb manager now, and I pay her 10% of my monthly earnings. So of course, you can either charge them a flat fee or it will vary month to month depending on what your Airbnb is bringing in month to month. And a lot of property managers will be lenient with you because they understand not every month you're going to be making the same amount of money. So if you want your Airbnb to be automated, please consider paying a property manager. So you want to make sure you can budget out of your Airbnb income a good 10 to 20% just to go towards management. Next, we have like the hazard items. When I say hazard items, this is what I mean. Say someone steals something from your Airbnb. Say someone breaks something, you need to pay to get that repaired. Back in October, I had a guest who stayed with me, and they kind of broke the frame of my couch, so I had to pay out of pocket to get that fixed. It didn't cost a lot. We found someone off of TaskRabbit or Home Advisor, one of those two apps. So yeah, also you want to factor in people possibly stealing your items. I have a friend who does Airbnb in the South Florida area. One of her guests stole a whole coffee table. So you have to factor in, you never know who's really coming to stay with you. Things may go left and you need to cover, damages on certain items or missing pieces quick because you have a quick turnaround for your next guest. So you do want to budget around, honestly, depending on the furniture, you want to budget around maybe a few $100s extra a month as well, just for like stolen, broken goods. Next, we have cleaning supplies. So say you have someone who comes in and cleans for you. You may not think you need cleaning supplies, but that's not true, because guess what? When your guests are there, sometimes guests want to clean up after themselves. They want to clean as they go when it's time for checkout, so that way they get a good review from you, the host. You always want to factor in you're going to need to keep a few cleaning supplies on the property, similar to as if someone was actually living there, and say they spill something that they may want to spray it with Lysol, wipe it up. So factor in, of course, for cleaning supplies. Of course, we have the household items, so like glassware, silverware, and plates. If you want to be considered a luxury Airbnb, you want to get highly rated stays. If you want good reviews and you want to consider a luxury Airbnb, you need to have it be luxury. So you need glassware, you need real plates. You can have paper plates, but people are going to be looking for real plates. And all these items I'm listing, you can honestly get from the dollar store. I know they have really nice wine glasses, just regular water glasses at the dollar store, plates, all that good stuff. So you do want to factor in for that as well. Of course, your towels, your linens, washcloths, all that good stuff. Some guests do bring their own linens. They may bring their own like bed sheets. But a lot of guests do sometimes bring their own towels. But of course, your Airbnb, you're going to be hospitable. You're going to provide you know, towels, sheets of that nature. Personally, since the sheets are getting a lot of wear and tear, same for the towels, you may want to invest in a little bit higher quality of towel or sheets. So I get mine from Target. I have had no issues, and you may want to invest in the jersey material. Now the jersey material sheets last a lot longer versus the cotton because they don't start to peel. You know, after you wash sheets for a good amount of time, they start to peel. You're going to have to end up replacing those, of course. So if you get the jersey material, it's like a t-shirt material, they don't peel after, you know, being washed consistently. Now we're getting to the more obvious. So obviously you need furniture. You do not have to go and spend a bag at Ashley's, IKEA, etc. Literally, guys, there are so many wholesale and discount furniture and mattress warehouses like everywhere. So I got a couch, a coffee table, 2 nightstand tables, and like 2 bar stools for under $1,000. So, and even some of these furniture outlets and stores, they have where you can finance the furniture as well. So say you can't even afford to pay, you know, a few $1,000s for furniture outright, they can put you on a payment plan similar to like Afterpay, Klarna, all these other Afterpay sites. Okay, next we have utilities. Mind you guys, it's not just you now in a unit. It's multiple people, multiple times a day, multiple times a week, a month, in and out your unit. Okay, and mind you, they're in Airbnb. They're doing what they want. They're turning the air up and down, turning the heat up and down, using as much water as they want. So typically, your utility bill may be a little bit more expensive versus what you're accustomed to just from living on your own. Me personally, I've been so blessed. My utility bills have not been over, well, as far as like, okay, so my electricity bill has not been over $70 since I started Airbnb. And I figured people are like in and out, they're traveling, they're visiting different things, so they're not really spending a whole bunch of time in the unit. Same for the water bill. It's been pretty, you know, the same, streamlined. So say you use your Airbnb for like content shoots, say you use your Airbnb to host parties and whatnot, then you can, you know, expect those utility costs to be a little bit higher than $70. $70 a month. And of course, we have the big one, rent, deposits, just securing the land or the property, period. This video isn't like how to get an Airbnb property wise. I can make a whole separate video about that. This one's just about costs. So literally the price for getting an Airbnb specifically for an apartment unit may be a little bit different for corporate leasing versus if you're just signing a regular lease. That varies apartment complex to apartment complex. Same goes with townhouses. With townhouses, it may be a little bit easier to get around that corporate lease fee because you're, you know, renting from a tenant, so they may not have that same stipulation. But of course, you know, if you're looking for like say a 2-bedroom apartment, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, you're looking to be anywhere from like 18 to the high 2000s. It just depends on what you're looking for and what area. So of course you have your basic monthly rent, you have the deposit. Some complexes, the deposit is 1 month's rent up front. Some complexes, the deposit is like half the first month's rent. It just varies, of course, depending on where you stay. And then of course you have just like novelty things like, you know, decor items. I have a Keurig now, as y'all might have seen in another video. Just different fees for things like that. And yeah, once again, you just want to make sure you're keeping your Airbnb warm, friendly, and you want it to be homey. You want people to feel comfortable being there, you know, and using the things that you have to offer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more what other Airbnb content you guys want to see. I am going to make another video kind of about how to scout a good Airbnb location. That's something I'm still learning myself. I had to learn with y'all, so we will go through that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you on the next one.